As a person that goes very frequent to the gym, there is a topic that we always touch that is always talk, and it's about diet. Which diet is the best for me to able to lose weight? And there are three main diets that are always come up every time that I have a conversation with someone at the gym that they're trying to do it. There are the intermittent fasting. The second diet is the keto diet, and the other diet is the veganism or the vegetarian diet. So I decided, why not? I will be talking on this video these three diets, which ones are the pros and cons when you decided to use these diets to weight loss, and also we're going to figure out if it's sustainable for you to able to keep this type of diet. Before jumping into the diet, there is something that you need to understand when it comes to a diet. What is the purpose of the diet you're going to be choosing? One of the main purpose that people choose to go into a diet is because they want to lose weight. And that will be the focus that we're going to be doing on this video for weight loss. When it comes to weight loss, you need to understand you need to apply this principle. Calories in and calories out. We need to consume fewer calories that we are expending. If we're applying this foundation into your diet, it's 100% guarantee that you will be able to lose weight. Meaning, if I am able to control in the right way the amount of calories that I'm consuming into the diet, I will be losing the weight that I'm looking for. So remember, it's always based on calories in and calories out. You need to consume fewer calories that you are expending. So now let's go into the first diet, that is the veganism and or the vegetarian. Although these diets are somehow similar because both of them are trying to restrict or eliminate all animal products, they have their twists of differences, but we're going to put them together on this category. How I mentioned before, this diet is trying to eliminate all animal products. People that decided to go through this diet, normally they do it for health problems, but also they also do it for moral reasons. It's a very emotionally charged diet. There is a lot of controversy around this diet and a lot of misinformation, so you need to be aware of it if you want to go through this diet. Let's discuss the pros and the cons. Let's start with the cons. The first con, you have a potential nutritional deficiency. Without the proper planning or lack of planning, when you're going through this diet, you can lack from certain nutrients, such as iron, calcium, vitamin B12, protein, omega. Therefore, the need for you to have or be assisted by a dietitian will be very important due to the fact that you need to probably supplement the lack of nutrients that you're now obtaining through food. The second con is the social challenge. The fact that you're going to go through this specific diet that is veganism, sometimes it's quite hard for you to find some certain products, and depending on the culture and the region, the continent you're living, can be quite difficult to maintain it. And also the third con is the need for a good planning, because you are very restricted in what you need to consume, plan your foods in advance. So these three cons can make it a little bit difficult for you to be able to sustain this type of diet in the long term. Let's go to the pros. One of the pros is that you're going to be into a calorie deficit very fast. Also, another con is that your intake of fiber will be very high. Now, do I recommend you to use veganism or vegetarian diet as a weight loss tool? I really don't recommend. I do feel that this diet needs to be done for moral reasons, so you can really stick with it, because it's very restricted, very strict, and you will need a lot of medical support to be able to maintain it and able to supply your body with the right nutrients. For weight loss, I really don't recommend this diet, but it's up to you and your preference. Now we're going to be talking about the keto diet. This diet is very common. Everybody wants to try it due to the fact that you're going to eliminate one whole macronutrient, that will be the carbohydrates. There are three macronutrients: carbohydrate, fats, and protein. And in the keto diet, you're going to only focus on the fats and the protein. The main goal of this diet is for your body to use fat as an energy source. Normally, our body uses carbohydrates as a source of energy. So with the keto diet, we want to switch that, and by using more fat as energy, we're going to be losing body fat, and we're going to be losing weight in the end. So that's the reason behind people that are trying to go through keto diet. The thing about the keto diet, that there's no big deal if your body uses fat as energy or uses carbohydrate as energy. If during the keto diet you're not applying a calorie deficit, you're not consuming fewer calories that you're expending, you're not going to be able to achieve that goal. So it's all about that. And the other thing that I have about the keto diet is that really promotes this idea that carbohydrates are bad for you when they are not. Everything is with balance in the end. Let's talk about the pros with the keto diet. The pros is you're going to be very satisfied, meaning because you're consuming only proteins and fats are very high in calories, and also protein is one of the macronutrients that help you to feel more full. You are consuming these ones a lot, you're going to be more satisfied in the long term. That will be helping you to decrease any cravings or probably decrease the overeating because you feel full most of the time. The cons of this diet is that it's very restricted due to the fact that you're eliminating macronutrients, and it can lead to any type of nutritional deficiency. So that's one con. Another con, that it can cause you to have this keto flu due to the fact that you are switching, or your body is switching to use fat as an energy. You're going to be feeling this dizziness, nausea, fatigue, headache, all these symptoms as a flu due to the fact that your body is changing, is going through that change, and that is called keto flu. That's a con when it comes when you decided to go through this diet. Also, one thing that you need to understand that many people likes to promote, and the reason why people think that they're going to be losing weight very fast once they go through keto is because when you restrict or you take away carbohydrates from your body, you're starting to eliminate water. So people that are going through keto, the first weeks that they're in the diet, they lose weight fast, and that is water. Basically, the first weeks that you're going to go through keto, you're going to have a false positive weight loss due to the fact that your body is eliminating water. And why is eliminating water? Because there is no carbohydrate to really absorb water. So that's the reason why people tend to promote this fast, because it really, in weeks you can see a weight loss, a false positive weight. Now, do I recommend this diet for weight loss? It will depend on you. If you have any food sensitivity, or if you have any gluten problems, if you cannot stand too much carbohydrates, this diet will be perfect for you to handle in the long run. If you love carbs, I love carbs, I cannot live without carbs. So if you love carbs, this type of diet will be quite difficult to achieve it. So for weight loss, it's fine, but it will depend also in your preference. Now, the last diet that we normally see people that want to go through is intermittent fasting. What is intermittent fasting? Meaning you're going to be eating in windows. For example, normal people start eating from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. What intermittent fasting is, you're going to be choosing, as for example, there is a window that is from 12 p.m. until 8 a.m. and you have that window open just for you to eat, and then once the window is closed, you're not allowed to eat until the cycle repeats. So basically that is intermittent fasting, having a short period of hours for you to eat and then stop eating. The reason behind this diet, normally they say, one is that they say that your body starts using fat as an energy, and the second one is that your body needs, when your body is digesting the food, basically your body only focus on doing that task and leaves aside the fact that you need to burn some fat. This diet doesn't have any food restrictions. You can eat whatever you want. The only restriction that it has, this diet, is the fact that you have a window open for you to able to eat, and in those hours you need to eat and then don't eat nothing again. You can spend, the window can be the one whole day, it can be hours, can be 2 days, it's dependent the people preference. The pros of this diet is this very simple to manage. Due to the fact that you don't have any restrictions, you are able to very make it more simple for you to choose which windows you want to eat and eat. The cons that I see in this diet, it really increases the chances for you to overeat or binge eat. Due to the fact that you spend so much hours without, my baby is here, without eating, you increase the chances for you to overeat, and that will be, it will not going to fit the purpose for you to use this diet if you're going to be gaining weight in the end. If you're the type of person that you don't need any food patterns, meaning that you don't need to eat in certain times, or you're the type of person that you can stand being hungry long periods of time, this diet may work for you. But if you're the person that you have any eating disorders or any problems with any bad relationship with food, I really don't recommend this diet. In the end, these three diets, if you apply calories in and calories out, you're consuming fewer calories than you're expending, you'll be losing weight if you apply this principle into these diets. Once you have listened to the pros and cons of the vegan diet, the keto diet, and intermittent fasting, now for you it will be time to decide which diet will be best for you. And for that, you need to answer the following question: that this diet has my likes, that this diet does not have my dislikes, that I can apply this diet in my lifestyle. If your answer for all these questions is yes, that means that this diet is applicable for you and you can maintain it in the long term. If you have any of these answers is a no, that means that I really don't recommend you to go through this diet. For you to be able to lose weight, it's a habit change. And for that, you need to be able to maintain it in the long term. If you're going through a diet and you're not maintaining that, you'll be jumping from diet to diet to diet, and you're not going to see any results. So in the end, it depends on you, your preference, your likes and dislikes, and that will make you decide which diet is best for you. In the end, it's all about calories and the amount that you consume. That's all that I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. Un beso, familia. Hasta pronto.